When you feel the need to just sit and chat or smash some things or find a cat when you're done with the hectic day you have had, or you just want some fun cause you're a little sad. When you feel like you just need to be in the room, the doors are open, come on in, welcome home. Life can be like a puzzle to solve, the pieces are everywhere and your thoughts just revolve. But when you laugh with your friends and there are hugs all around, when you're quiet and lurking cause you just can't right now, whether you're tired and angry, happy, sad, or okay, come on in, welcome home, we're happy to see you today.
Hello, friends, and welcome home. Today, I'm kind of low energy. A little bit, I need to change the sounds on this. Or maybe just turn down my sound. Let me know if the sound is too loud. Little low energy today because I did 8 hours of streaming yesterday. My regular 4, and then we had so much fun last night playing Repo. Jinx and Ember 37 let me tag along while Ember played her first game. So I got to play my first game. Jinx has been after me for months to play another spooky game. And he really wanted me to play fast, but I kept putting him off. And so he moved to Repo for the time being for his spooky game. And I thought, well, this is kind of cutesy and it doesn't look like it's too terribly scary. So maybe I'll try that one. And we had so much fun. He jokingly said on my first time out of the truck, okay, you got to go get it out of your system. Go get killed. And I did. Almost immediately. Well, I don't know how far into the game we were, but things I didn't know, and I'm not going to spoil it for you in case you've never watched Repo, particularly Repo from somebody who's just learning. It was a lot of fun. But that being said, I'm tired today. 8 hours apparently, even with a break in between, because I had an hour break. 8 hours, I think, is the limit of my endurance. And then I had my regular dailies for my games to play. So it was a little late before I got to bed after a very long, tiring day. Made it kind of hard. What else have we got? So fun. I really want to do that again. And I don't know how many people are allowed to play in a game, but I think the more people you get, the more chaotic it might get. But then if you have players that are used to the game, and the party would split up a little bit, you know? So I don't know how it would play with more than 3 of us. Probably going to play solo for a little while so I can get used to monsters. That's the thing, is that the monsters don't actively hunt you unless they see you first. So you just gotta be able to hide from the monsters when they could see you, or after they've seen you, of course. But it was not as anxiety producing or nerve-wracking as I expected it to be. Tomorrow, Red Dead Redemption 2 again. I have made some strides off stream so that community doesn't have to watch me hunt animal after animal after animal, shoot birds and then make arrows, and shoot birds and then make arrows. Some of the tedious stuff that we did a lot of in chapter 2. So I think it's time for us to move past that. I'll be doing those off stream and recording just in case something amazing happens. Or I'll be working on some of the challenges. So I'll be able to cut and paste those into a little trailer of this is what I've done. This is the last stream. There's not going to be much, I don't think, because I try to actively avoid anything that I feel like should be on stream. Like I see a stranger mission, I don't go do that off stream. If I can avoid an interaction in town, I do, even though I know it, the dialogue in the background tells me there is one there, or on the mini map there's a little white dot that pops up anytime you've got an interaction that isn't a stranger mission. So I try to actively avoid those just so we can have them on stream. But a lot of it's going to be the hunting and maybe some of the challenges, and I'll cut and paste, like I said, a little trailer reel to put in for that. This is Thursday. 1 week from Saturday will be June 27th, and I'm going to do a 6-hour stream for my 100th stream. Yeah. So after 8 hours yesterday, I'm excited for it because, I mean, I don't know that I ever, when I started this, ever thought that I would get to 100 streams this early. I went to 5 days a week not very long ago. And so, I don't know, it snuck up on me. I just didn't realize it. So, I don't know yet what I'm going to play. I may play a little of Red Dead. I may play a little of this game if it's still, if we're still needing to finish it up. I may, if I start feeling a little low energy, I may pick up something like Finding Cats just to clear the cobwebs a little bit. But I think the plan for me is 2 or 3 hours per game. If I can do something with community, I would really love to. I'll reinstall words on stream so that at least during commercials, people with subs will have something to do. And then, because I have to get up and stretch during commercials, ads, and I think you should too, but I've got to get up and get a little bit of moving, and so I'll put words on streams. I have Jackbox, so we could play Murder Trivia Party as a group if there's an interest in that. And then I'm going to have goals. The first is that we will add minutes to the stream for different things like follows and subs. And then there will also be reward type goals where a follow equals so many points and a sub and raids and hype trains, those kinds of things. Will have points associated with them, and then X number of points, I will do this. X number of points, I will do that. I don't know what those are going to look like yet. So suggestions for games, suggestions for the rewards. My thought right now is that at least 3 levels will be words. Me playing a game that's kind of outside of what I've been playing, like Assassin's Creed or not Where Winds Meet, because that's an online continuous thing, although I suppose I could add that one in there too. There's one that Jinxie plays. When he plays it a lot. Can't think of the name of it right now. Or an arena type game like Marvel Rivals, because I'm so bad at PvP, I just generally don't do them. So I thought that might be a little bit fun for the community to watch me die over and over and over again for an hour or so. I don't know that I would do a full stream of it, just because me dying over and over again could become tedious no matter how really good I get at the game. I'm still not going to be nearly as competent as people who play those games on a regular basis. And then, of course, somewhere in that list will be another spooky stream. I don't know what game that would be, so give me suggestions. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, today is a game called Kamilia. I found this as a demo last year sometime, and I actually did a YouTube video where I played it for the first time as a demonstration highlight kind of game, because I thought it's a story game and I like story games. This one is make a choice between two options, a couple options. I'm not sure how the full game plays right now. We'll find out. So the story is a little bit player driven, a little bit. And we got to the end of the demo and my response was, what? Wait, what happens next? So I sent a review to the devs, RQ Play, and Ember, welcome home. I sent a review to the devs, and apparently they read it. They watched the video, and while I was gone, a couple of days before we left Ireland, I got an email saying, hey, have a key. And I was like so excited because I knew the game was coming out and I've been waiting for it. And then they give me a key. So kind of hard to hear me over the game. That was one of the things that I was going to check with people, because I actually have the music turned down. Can't turn it down lower than that. I hope that's going to be okay. If not, not sure how I can. It is lovely music. It's a really pretty story. And we're just going to go ahead and jump in because, yeah. Kamilia is a story-driven game that features player choice. Some of your choices will shape the outcome of the story. You can do this.
People ask me, what really happened to Kamilia? They ask about the events that followed. It's one of those things that aren't easy to explain, but I guess that in order to tell that story, we should go back to where it all began, in 1909.
1909.
Our small town, Roga, faced the peak of a financial crisis. Days of peace gave way to days of protests as townsfolk lost faith in the failing government. Week after week, for 5 months, protesters took to the streets, calling for the resignation of the governor, Maxwell Reed. And then, on February 22nd, 1909, a large group of protesters make their way to the governor's manor, making sure their voice was heard. Although protesting peacefully, Maxwell Reed had a radical idea on how to deal with the protesters.
I think this is new stuff. I don't remember this story. Of course, it's been a year since I played it. I don't remember this story being a part of it. Oh, I didn't know it was a novel. Or if I did, I forgot. stories in the game. And how much is it? You gotta read the book. Our children are starving. Fair work for all. We are the people. We need work. Stop the corruption. You're wasting our hard-earned taxes. We won't stay silent. We're fighting for what's ours. Maxwell Reed, you are stealing from us. Say no to Maxwell Reed. Say no to Maxwell Reed. Say no to Maxwell Reed. Apparently they want us to say no. Please evacuate the area immediately. Under a new government order, we are to stop this riot by all means necessary. I repeat, evacuate the area immediately. Failure to comply will result in force. Stay with me. We have the right to protest. We've done nothing wrong. We do not evacuate. Stay with me. We are not moving. Say no to Maxwell Reed. Okay, we're going to say no to Maxwell Reed a couple of times. We're staying right here. We haven't done anything wrong. Say no. This is your last warning. Evacuate right now. We won't move. You won't silence us. You can't stop this. We tried to warn them. I didn't want it to come to that. This is not going to be good. Town guard, with me. Oh, good. We don't have to watch it. I like my cozy stories without the blood and gore and... There's a God, I don't think he would forgive us. Oh. Many hurt people. But sir, we were following orders. Maxwell Reed's orders. He's probably watching from his window right now. We had no choice. Neither of us wanted to do this. Neither of us wanted to do this? As if it makes a difference now. We did it anyway. But the town guard must obey orders, sir. Today, they certainly did. And today, Roga lost. Okay, I know this part was not in the demo. So yay, right off the bat. As did we. This isn't right. I'm not going to give Ember any grief after the number of times you got us killed last night, Jinxie. Welcome home. The horror out there. Could we have prevented it? Could I have convinced Maxwell to reconsider? This is all wrong. I wonder who Bran is to the story. I must say something. Must. I suppose I'll be removed from my position. Or worse. Look at this guy over here. I can't, there's no mouse. I can't show you things. The guy's picture above the, you can't find the book online? Darn it! I would love to read it. Picture above the piano, I wonder if that's, read. Well, that's a low price to pay. I'm stalling. I better get the report Maxwell asked for and go see him. Find the report and talk to Maxwell Reed. Alright. You can mouse or keyboard, or controller or keyboard, so that's nice. I accidentally left my case in here. I guess today's events threw me off. I better hurry and find that report. It's not in here. Always enjoyed collecting ancient armor, especially from the Middle Ages. This is shiny. Maxwell Reed is actually a good pianist. On rare occasions when he has time, he spends it playing this elegant piano while his large portrait watches over him. That is Reed. What's in the box? Locked. Classified report might be in here, though. I'd better get the key. Okay, where's the key? Is it now in this box? No. Hello, sir. Please go see Mr. Reed. He's been waiting for you. We've stored the report in the box for you. Yes, I know. Do you have the key on you? Of course, sir. Well, that was easy. I obtained a small key. Thank you. Oh, and Mr. Coleman. Rand Coleman. Yes, I'd hurry if I were you. Of course, there's no need to mention that. No, you don't understand. Something strange is going on. What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong? Maxwell, Go ahead, speak. It's been acting weird. Weird? What do you mean by that? Well, please hurry, sir. I'm not sure what's going on. Try to stay calm. I'll speak with him right away. Yes, sir. He's not going anywhere. Do you have anything to say? You don't have the report yet. It's right there in the box. Please hurry, sir. Okay, fine. Right there in the box. On the table. Some old notes. Not what I need. I think I'd better sort this pilot. Someone had better sort this pile of documents. It's difficult to find anything. Either way, the report isn't. Alright, look at the report. Why won't they sort these by date? Alright, let's see. Today's document, February 22nd, 1909. Where's it? You've obtained a classified report. Unfortunately, there are no surprises here. This document sums up what we already know. The numbers are terrifying. All those dead and injured, Maxwell will have to answer for that. Hey, Mr. Maxwell. Or Mr. Reed. You sent for me, sir? Sir, I have the report with me. We need to talk about it. There are things I need to say. Mr. Reed, you hear me, sir? He's ignoring me. Sir, we must talk. You did ask for me. Are you all right, sir? Can I go around front? It's me. I did this. Sir, what are you saying, sir? I did this. Bran, it was me. Yes, the awful chaos outside, it was you. What did you do? I know it's all wrong. He may not be talking about the response to the protest. What did you do? Look outside. Okay, I guess this. Annabelle. I know. Why, sir? Why? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I was watching. I saw it all. Right here. Through this window. Now tell me. Tell me, Bran. Speak truly. What do you think of all that has happened today? Don't be afraid, Bran. What do you think? Honestly, really sad it escalated this way. Committed a terrible, unforgivable crime. Such violence cannot be allowed. I'm trying to think. I'm afraid if I do that, he's going to commit suicide. Violence cannot be allowed, sir. There were many ways we could have handled this wave of protest. Allowing the use of force today should not have been one of them. Many have died today. Look at this report. We can't let it happen again. We can't let it happen again. Speak well, Bran, even if you are being a bit careful with your words. Yeah? Sir? I wanted greatness for Roga. I wanted... Now I'm a tyrant. Not what I wished for. Not what I hoped for. But it doesn't matter now. I can hear it. I can hear silence. Mr. Reed, sir? I don't understand. Where are you going, sir? February 22nd, 1909, Maxwell Reed shot himself. 8 years later, at the house of a talented painter. Yeah, short story. His was, anyway. And this is what I remember from the story. The story of the talented painter. Manuel should be here soon to pick up the painting he ordered. I wonder if there's going to be a flashback. I better pack it before he arrives. Find Manuel's painting. Lately, I've been getting more orders than usual. People in Roga are showing more interest in my paintings. I should be glad. It's my greatest passion, to paint. And yet it's complicated. After all these years, I still feel... I'm getting carried away. I've got things to do. His name is Wilf, which I think is funny. Who names their kid Wilf? And then I thought, well, maybe his name is Wilfred. But just calling him Wilf sounds funny. Manuel's painting isn't here. I guess I left it in the living room since there's not much space left. Little house. Cute little house. My growing client list. I've completed most of these paintings, but I still have some work to do. The town to cherish. Kamilia mentioned more than once how much she loved the colors in this painting. Hearing her say that, it was hard not to smile. Wisdom. Really enjoyed painting this piece. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. Either way, I do hope we'll meet again. Oh, I'm getting carried away. I'd better pack Manuel's order before he arrives. Okay, but which one is Manuel's? Maybe it's time to buy a new quill? Fresh piece of fruit after lunch, my favorite snack. Piece of charm from the veil. One of Kamilia's favorites. She kept asking, is it done? Can I see? Then she apologized for being impatient. I didn't mind, though. I liked when she asked. I still need to find Manuel's order, though. Okay. We get it. The hopeful guardian. Portraits are always an interesting combination of the subject and the artist's observation, a rare mixture that creates something new. Manuel considered this piece, but eventually chose another painting. I'm going to skip that one because that's Kamilia, and I think it might send us into a flashback. Spring. I love how this painting turned out. The blue tones are peaceful and captivating. This isn't Manuel's order, though. It should be here somewhere. Puppies! Pip, Kip, and Snip. Heartwarming to have a painting of these three here. I'm proud of this piece. I do hope we'll meet again soon, guys. Now, where's Manuel's order? Streets of Roga. This is it. The oil painting Manuel Gray ordered. I'm going to leave it for now. A relaxing day in the streets of Roga because I just noticed that there's stuff in this drawer. Maybe it's time to organize this box. I think I can take care of it later today. All right. Let's see what happens. Kamilia, my favorite painting, always. Well, I figured it would send us into a... Time to package it. Oh, before that, I haven't signed it yet. I'd better add my name. Add your name to the painting. His name's Wolf. It wants me to rename it, but I think we'll leave it. Sign the painting. Yes. That's better. Now it's officially read. I wonder if it changes the character's name too. It might. You've packaged Manuel's order. Items you appear in the item menu. Press escape and select item to view. Probably still have a few minutes before Manuel arrives. I should get myself a cup of coffee. You can never go wrong with a cup of coffee. Now you have a hole on the wall. Item. Manuel's painting. Okay. Cup of coffee. It's a very well-stocked larder. Uh-oh. That should be Manuel. So much for my coffee. Hey, Grubbin Dad. Welcome home. My shout-outs are messed up again. I don't know why, but everything, including channel redeems, which was weird, comes up with your shout-out. I don't know how that got mixed up. So yesterday was the first time I turned them back on since I got back. I guess the coffee will have to wait. So far, the beginning of this game is different. Completely brand new. This is even this scene I hadn't gotten to. It wasn't in the demo, so yay! Mr. Kemp, it's a pleasure to see you again. Welcome, Mr. Gray. I hope this evening finds you well. Was the ride here all right? Absolutely, my friend. A lovely evening for a carriage ride. The weather is wonderful and the streets are inviting. One must love how the horseshoes play such a gentle tune as they travel along the stone streets of Roga. You're not haunting my PC? It's just weird. I mean, I used yours to copy everybody else's, but then I made all of the changes that I needed to. And for a while there, it was still coming up with your shout out. And I didn't understand that. Then I went in and I took them all out and I rebuilt them and everything was fine. But for a channel redeem to come up with your shout out, that was just bonkers. And yes, I love, particularly having played RDR2 a lot lately, I like how the horseshoes flip-flop against whatever. Actually, I think it was Welcome Home, the check-in. I don't remember. Jinxie, was it you? Evening carriage rides through Roga are something to cherish. Excuse me. Don't know what's stuck in my throat today. Can I offer you something to drink? Wait. Incredible. He's never seen any of my paintings before? These are magnificent, my friend. When we first met a week ago, you didn't tell me you were that talented. Why did you order... You redeemed it yourself after you talked. You redeemed your own shout out, or you redeemed Grubbin's? That's not a redeem, though. The check-in, right? But yesterday, when you did the check-in, Grubbin's shout out came up. Yeah.
Hi, Mother, I'm home.
But see, it's fine now because I've got them all turned off. Yeah, but you talked, and so that's, and you were first. That's a check-in. I don't have it counting your check-ins. I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how many people really care to get the count of how many times they've checked in. Sometimes it makes me feel sad because I forget to check in. And then it looks like I've only been there 3 times and I've been there 100. I'm using Firebart, yeah. Grubbin helped me set it up because I wanted to be able to put redeems in and I didn't know how to do it. I tried Steambot. I started to do Steambot on my own and he was going to help me with that. But then I'm like, I am not tied to anything. So show me what you've got because it'll make it easier for you to teach me. Should be an easy fix. Firebot, good. Yeah, I think a lot of people I'm seeing now have Firebot. There was somebody I was watching yesterday had to go to Check-ins or Silly Beasts. They had to go to their Firebot and it was on screen. I don't know if it was on screen intentionally. I think it's Dahlia. She had her set up to see the monitor, I think. And I tried to do that the other day and OBS wouldn't show my spreadsheet. But I think I've got it fixed now. I think I figured out what I did wrong. The colors, the shading, the composition. I've heard more than once about Roga's unique artist, the one and only Will. But I thought people were exaggerating, as they usually do. But not this time. Rumors were true. StreamerBot is more powerful, but Firebot is significantly more user-friendly and still quite powerful. That's exactly what Grubbin said, was that it's more user-friendly. And like I said, I started with StreamerBot. It was just all of the little trails you have to follow. I can see why it would be less user-friendly than Firebot, which seems pretty straightforward, at least to me. At least I thought. And then weird things happen. You're very kind, Mr. Gray. I thank you, truly. We're on par with each other now in terms of power after the last couple updates. That's good to know. I'm sure my wife Vivian, may she rest in peace,
with the lurk,
would have loved these pieces. Thank you for the lurk, Ember. Have a good lunch. I'm truly sorry to hear that your wife passed away, Mr. Gray. Thank you, my friend. But it's all right. It's been years now. I see. And he's sad because it has not been long, I think, since Kamilia disappeared. Come now, I didn't mean to trouble you. Go on, show me what you've made for me. After seeing these creations, I'm even more excited to see my painting. Where is it? May I see it? I boxed it up. You're gonna make me unbox it. Hand the painting to Manuel. Oh my. You did not disappoint, my friend. This creation is a masterpiece. I recognize these buildings. I've walked this street before. Feels as if I'm walking it again right now. I'm glad you like it. Oh, more than I like it. I love it. This will be such a wonderful addition to my living room. Vivian would have been mesmerized. This is cause for celebration, my friend, which is why I carry my pipe at all times. So I can smoke to mark an exceptional occasion. That's a weird tradition. Apologies, Mr. Ray. Please don't smoke in here. I've met some odd men in my time, but someone who forbids the use of a high-quality pipe such as the one I carry, that's a first. I'm a painter. Your smoke is going to get into my paint and my paintings, and they have to go to other houses. If no other reason, that would be what the painter would say. I suppose your reputation as one of the town's most talented artists gives you that privilege. Well, since I don't want to be an entirely terrible host, can I at least offer you a drink? I don't drink, yet I do keep a wine collection, especially for guests. Some of those bottles are of the highest quality and wonderfully aged. Now you're talking, my friend. Thank you. Love to celebrate with a drink. Good. I should warn you, though, I do know my wines and have particular tastes. To impress me, a red wine would be the way to go, like Cabernet Sauvignon, for example. Of course, Mr. Gray. I'll be right back. Serve wine to Manuel. Okay, I have to get the wine? Do I have to get the wine? You have a nice variety of spices. Fine spices, drinks. Fine collection of wines. Which one should I serve? Well, he wants a Cabernet, so we're giving him a Cabernet. Cabernet Sauvignon sounds about right. Now I just need a cup. I'm gonna guess this is my wine cup. This cup should do. I'd better get back to Manuel. Okay, I'll set it on the table then. Here you are, Mr. Gray. Many thanks, my friend. I shall drink to Vivian, the most talented painter in Roga. That's very kind of you, Manuel. What? Perfect. I absolutely love Cabernet Sauvignon. Are you sure you're a painter and not a wine expert? Trust me, Mr. Gray. I know very little about wine, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Well then, Mr. Kemp, I have my painting and I've had my drink, but before I go, I would like to ask you about another type of painting. After all, I am very interested with the one I bought. Of course. Has something specific in mind? Would you like to examine my other paintings? I was thinking of something a bit more unique. I've heard that you offer a very special type of painting, something different. Oh, you probably mean personality portrait. Exactly. I've heard some interesting things about it. What is a personality portrait? I hadn't considered it like a caricature. I hadn't considered it before coming here, but now that I've seen the quality of your work, I've reconsidered. So would you please tell me what exactly the so-called personality portrait is? With pleasure. As the name suggests, it's a portrait of the client's personality, their character, and who they truly are within. Unlike a standard portrait, I don't simply capture the face as it appears, I create an entirely new scene on the canvas. I try to create a piece of art that reflects what defines the client, what makes them who they are. I may choose to do so through a surreal or a realistic creation. I use a technique that best fits to truly capture the client's human traits. Very intriguing. Would it be right to say that you don't simply copy what you see in front of you, but rather create something entirely new, depending on how you perceived your client's personality? Correct, Manuel. Fabulous. How does it work? When can you begin? I'll pay whatever it costs. When should I come back to pick it up? Step by step, my friend. Not so fast. First, for this to work, I need you to share something with me. Tell me a story, whatever comes to mind. Ah, you need to learn more about me to get it right. Very professional and diligent. Well, yeah, otherwise I'm going to paint you as a clown. Or something. I wouldn't paint him as a clown, but paint him along the lines of Sherlock Holmes with his pipe. Do I have to share important details about my life? It actually doesn't matter what you choose to share. I pay more attention to how you share it. See, I try to pay attention to how people talk rather than what they say. Their body language, their expressions. That's how I learn about them. So feel free to share whatever comes to mind, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. And in 3 weeks, you can come back and collect your personality portrait. He's a past painter. Wonderful, Mr. Kemp. Let's begin. I wouldn't mind talking about myself at all. Absolutely. Let me fetch my quill and we can begin. A well-used quill. This quill should do. We can begin now. Oh, Wilf, before we start, if it's not too much to ask, do you think you could give me this quill once we're done? I mean, sell it to me? I'd pay for it. Why do you want my used quill? That doesn't seem sinister at all. This quill? Why would you want to buy it? It's nothing special. Well, Mr. Kemp, I actually have a pen collection. I'm very proud of it. It's quite impressive. I've been collecting pens for years. My collection has grown to nearly 200 of all types. Some were even given to me by prominent townsfolk. I have pens that once belonged to great artists and to those who served in government. My wall of pens is something you've never seen before, that I promise. And I think that Wolf's pen, a pen from one of the greatest artists in Roga, would be a very nice addition to my collection. I see. Well, I did say that I should probably buy a new one, right? Let's find out what happens if we give it to him. Certainly, you can have it once we're done. This pen is of little importance to me. You don't have to pay for it. Very kind of you. Many thanks, my friend. You could have asked for enough to buy a new one. Of course. Well then, shall we begin? I just put it in the cost of the portrait. Pay close attention to the details he shares and choose which notes to take. The more accurate your notes are, the happier Manuel will be. Final result when he returns to collect his painting later in the game. This is a completely new. Although it did say this is a prequel, part of it was a prequel to understand what happened to Kamilia. But the demo goes right into the story about Kamilia, so this will be interesting. I'm listening, Manuel. Feel free to share whatever is on your mind. Yes, gladly. It's a good thing I'm not easily embarrassed and that I feel comfortable talking about myself. Well then, I suppose basic facts like I was born or I live in are too boring and won't help you capture the real character of Manuel Gray. So I suppose I should share what's really on my mind, to be honest, my friend. I've been worried lately. Worried about my daughter, my dear Lorena, whom I care for deeply. She's the apple of my eye, always has been. She even reminds me a little of myself, with her brunette hair and that smile everyone says looks just like mine. Although, unlike me, she doesn't need to lose weight. So he's a little bit of a jokester. And yet, as I said, I'm worried. See, Mr. Kemp, as the owner of a successful jewelry store, I have a lot on my mind. There's never a dull day. However, I love my daughter truly, and she is not doing well. So that is what occupies my thoughts most of the time. After all, my business matters little to me when I worry about Lorena. He's a caring father. And these choose points make the story a little different for everybody. I'm sorry to hear your daughter's having problems. Thank you, Mr. Kemp. See, until recently, my daughter, who just turned 27, was engaged. Engaged to a vile man. Vile? Edward Mitchell. No good, disgusting little wretch. Why was she engaged to him then? That awful creature. He made her believe he loved her. And just a couple of days before the wedding, he disappears. Just like that. He didn't even explain himself. Lorena woke up that day to find that Edward was no longer in their bed. She had no idea. He didn't say anything. He just fled. The filth. For weeks, my daughter was crying, weeping. Her heart was shattered. She still isn't herself. It still hurts. She's even depressed. I don't understand that. Who leaves without a reason, without an explanation? Oh, this is touching a little on the story. Oh, if I get my hands on that filth, if only. I'll make sure he regrets the day he hurt my Lorena. That I promise. He is scum, the worst kind. I will never forget. He's protective of her, but he is filled with rage and holds a grudge. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I didn't mean to burst out in anger like that. It's just, it still hurts. Quite all right, Mr. Gray. Please continue. Yes, of course. Well, it's all right. It will be fine. I'll be there for my daughter. Besides, I can always try to cheer her up with my famous apple pie. I can assure you of this. I don't have many talents, but when it comes to my apple pie, that's where I triumph. You're not a good businessman? The warm, sweet, and delicious aroma of cinnamon spreads throughout our house at least once a week. I should serve you a piece of pie sometime. I promise a good slice is enough to put a smile on anyone's face. Or sweets in general, to be honest. They just have that effect. I think he enjoys sweets. doesn't say he's an expert baker. He just says that his pie is really good. He doesn't really say he enjoys baking so much. We'll do that. I'll have to agree. Desserts have that effect on people. Absolutely. I'm truly glad and proud that I've mastered the art of baking a fine apple pie. Yeah, I got weird music going on in my headset. I think it's in my headset. I don't know where it would be coming from. It wasn't a redeem. It is not that. No idea. But to be honest, I should credit one of my clients at the jewelry store. She's the one who taught me the recipe 4 years ago, and I've gotten much better since then. I remember that day very well when she taught me. After all, those were crazy days. Insane. You do remember that, don't you, Wilf? I mean, 4 years ago when Maxwell Reed's son and heir, Rupert, was murdered? 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 Is it still shocking to think about? I mean, the story of the Reed family is a terrifying one. They're a family of governors, yet Maxwell, the father, took his own life, and a few years later, his son Rupert was murdered. After all, what? That's marriage, not murder. Sorry. Rabbit crossed my trail there. Well, after what Maxwell did, the sick and vile massacre, I suppose not many people mourned his demise. His son, however, Rupert Reed, was not as bad, of course. Still, we cannot say he was a good governor. Crime rate under his rule increased dramatically. I wonder how much of that was because he was afraid to have the police intervene in anything. Or he could have been corrupt. But it is in the past now. Rupert is dead as well. Murdered 4 years ago, as you can probably remember. Yes, I remember. Our entire town was covered with notices calling for aid in finding the mysterious murder with severed fingers. I think they'd be pretty easy to spot. Indeed. Is that the one-armed man? I told you, rabbits. Jumping across my trail. My friend, if there is one thing time can teach us, it's how crazy and unreasonable we can become. I agree, Mr. Gray. Although, if I'm being honest, there's another reason besides Rupert's murder why those days 4 years ago are engraved in my memory. Four years earlier. Cute little birds in the trees. Squirrel. This is it. Don't get nervous now. Okay, I'm nervous. Well, I'm sure Kamilia will love the surprise. She has to. I mean, I think she's going to love it. Okay, now we're moving into... At least I hope she'll love it. Maybe I'm overthinking this. It'll be alright. She's going to enjoy her birthday. She will like the surprise. Well, until then, until it's misspelled. Wasn't there... Shouldn't be important, but I noticed it. Isn't there supposed to be a fruit stand in this park around this time of day? Does love strawberries. Look at the little fish running, swimming around. Buy strawberries to start Kamilia's birthday celebration. Optional, find a way to make Kamilia happy. I don't know anything about Kamilia right now. And sprint on certain maps. Zoom. Can't zoom that way. How about we go this way? Can't zoom that way either. Enjoying your day, sir? Absolutely. This park holds all the calm one could wish for. Yes, I guess it does. You seem young and full of energy, but I hope you still find the time now and then to simply rest. A couple of hours in the park and anywhere quiet and still can do wonders for your health. If if only we had a couple of hours to just do nothing but watch the kids play in the park. I'll remember that. Do so at least twice a week. I have no doubt that you're a busy man, but it's important, more important than you think. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Here to hear a bit more wisdom from an old man? Yeah, let's find out. I'd be happy to. Glad to hear it. Be mindful of the opinions you allow to trouble you. Some spend a lifetime trying to become someone they're not, shaped by words they once heard and still fall short. Simply put, be who you are. I guess we all overthink sometimes. I'll try to work on that. Would you like to hear another piece of advice? One more. I would. Let's hear it. Of course. Be careful with certainty. Once you believe you know everything, you stop listening. Fact. And when you stop listening, you stop growing. I like it. You can never learn too much, right? A little something every day. Exactly. Care for another tip? Maybe later. I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be right here. Oh, look, the fruit stand. What else is there? On the bulletin. Let's see. Interesting. A new singer came to town. She's supposed to be very talented. What else? Rupert Reed is about to speak today at a special event. I wonder if he'll address the rise in the crime rate. Things have been a bit hectic lately. Also, new houses for sale. Well, after today, that's no longer relevant for me and Kamilia. We're getting really nervous again. How would she react? Can I talk to the bunny? This bunny sure is enjoying his day in the sun. Chase the bird away? Yeah. Was it something I said? No, it's a bird. Is there anything else around here? No? Typical story game. Limited world area, but then again, the story is in the story, right? Good day, sir. I would like to. No, no, no. Go away. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to buy some strawberries. Didn't you hear? I said go away. Oh, okay. I can go. I just thought you might want to sell something. Look, I apologize, okay? I didn't mean to take it out on you. It's not your fault. This isn't a good time. Yeah, I understand. Is it all right if I ask what happened? Is it all right? Sure, it's all right. It's Pip, Kip, and Snip. What, and who? What, and what? Pip, Kip, and Snip. I'm sorry, are those names? Of course those are names. Okay. What about Pip, Kip, and Snip? Pip, Kip, and Snip. Yes. What about them? Well, Pip, Kip, and Snip are my 3 puppies, and they're lost. Wait, I wonder. Pip, Kip, and Snip sound like very similar names. Don't your puppies get confused sometimes? I mean, yeah, sure, but I kind of like it. A lot of the time when I call one of them, all 3 come running. It was frustrating at first, but lately I've started to think it's really cute. That does sound cute. Wouldn't it be simpler to change their names so they're more distinct? At this point, if they're responding to their names, that would be really, really hard. I guess. Okay, look, it doesn't matter, all right? Oh, I apologize, of course. You were saying something about your puppies getting lost? Yes, what happened was, I had to bring them with me today. I usually leave them at home with my wife. She went to visit her sister, and I couldn't just leave them alone all day. But soon after we arrived in the park, a group of wild kids showed up. They started playing loudly, running around, jumping, shouting, right next to Pip, Kip, and Snip. My puppies are so young, they're not used to this. Strangers being loud and wild. They haven't had much time outdoors yet. Snip was the first to panic. When Snip panics, Pip follows right away. Once Kip saw his two brothers run off, he decided to do the same. The wild kids already left, and now I don't know where my puppies are. I'm sorry to hear that, truly. I'm guessing you've already searched the park. I did, of course, but I don't know if I was thorough enough. The thing is, I worry that if I leave the stand for too long, someone might steal my fruit or my cash. I mean, as you know, in the past couple of years, crime in Roga has increased significantly. Can't trust anyone. So I search for Pip, Kip, and Snip for a few minutes, then rush right back to my stand to make sure everything is still there. Am I gonna look for the puppies, or am I gonna watch the fruit stand? I'm failing my puppies. This is horrible. Horrible! Don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing what you can. It's complicated. I don't know. Wait, how about this? I'll stay here and watch the stand for a while. You go look for your puppies. I'll make sure everything is all right over here. That's kind of you, but don't take it the wrong way. Can't really trust you with my stuff. As I said, Roga has been flooded with crime lately. I've been tricked before. I just met you after all. Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. How about this? I'll go look for your puppies myself. What do you think? You would do that? Really? I'd be happy to. I'm waiting for someone, but since I got here early, I might as well make myself useful while I wait. Wow, that's very kind of you. I'll tell you what, you find my puppies and you'll get your fruit free, as a token of my gratitude. Well, that won't be necessary. I can pay. Nonsense, I insist. You find Pip, Kip, and Snip, the least I can do is give you some fruit on the house. Well, thank you then. I guess I should be on my way now. Find the puppies. Here, puppies. Puppies. What is this? Who would leave a rope out here? Don't know. Sorry, bird. Didn't think I was that scary. Looks like a cat, not a dog. I'll let you sleep, little friend. Stuck on the tree. Puppy! Well, I suppose I found a puppy. That's the good news. Bad news is he definitely doesn't want to come with me. What if there's something I can do? Like the rope? Sorry, buddy, I don't have anything to calm you down with. Maybe your owner can come up with something. Good news, I think I found one of your puppies. You did? That's great. Wait, where is he? Why didn't you bring him with you? Well, the thing is, I don't think he likes me very much. He was quite angry when I approached. Ah, that must be Kip. He's very suspicious of strangers. Yep, I noticed. Well, no worries. Just take this bone. He loves it. Let him chew on it for a moment. Trust me, before you know it, he'll start seeing you as his friend. Great, I'll give it a try. Okay, let's see. There you go, buddy. How about this nice bone? Should you be concerned that you're... That's cute. Should you be concerned that your dog is that easily persuaded? Pip looks happy and wants to follow you. I think we're finally bonding. Well then, shall we escort you back? Okay, dog. Yay, Kip, you're okay. Glad to see you're enjoying your bone, as always. So grateful to you, young man. Thank you. It was my pleasure, really. I'm very impressed with you, my good man. You really did it. You found one of my puppies. Well, there's still two puppies out there. The work isn't done yet. Thank you. Alright. Did I just miss a dog? tree looks weird, doesn't it? It's not. Okay, kids see the puppies? Puppies? Oh, someone hiding in the trees behind the benches. Maybe he's still there. Such a cute puppy. Thank you. I hope you're having fun. We're getting better. My sister's okay, but I'm the best. Is that so? Absolutely. Besides, Mom says we can practice here until 1500, so I still have time to get better. Right. You've got time. Keep at it. I will. Alright, I've got to focus now. I'm trying to let you be. Behind the benches, I see a cat. I do not see a dog. Okay. Hey, old man, did you see a dog? Hello again, sir. I'm glad you're back, young lad. I was wondering, did you happen to see any puppies around here? Puppies? Well, my eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can swear I heard something moving earlier in the trees behind me. In the trees? I understand, thank you. Since we're already speaking, care for another trip? Tip? Maybe later. Anybody see a dog? I mean, a cat could climb a tree. We've been practicing for 30 minutes, getting the hang of it. You sure do, but I'm still the best. Sometimes Daniel comes across as arrogant, but he's very sweet at heart. I'm sure he is. Yeah. You know, just yesterday, 2 kids were bullying me. They shoved me and called me names. I was actually scared. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear it. Yes, but Daniel stepped up. He drove them away. He was really brave to protect me like that. You did well, Daniel. Mom says we must take care of each other, always. Says I should look out for Leah, and I will. That's right. I told you Daniel is really sweet. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. Okay, but you don't know anything about dogs. Very impressed. I'm confused. Don't see any puppies. There isn't any behind. What am I missing? Thought maybe I can't see what I'm missing. There he is. Haha. Hello, sweet pup. You managed to hide pretty well, I see. No need to worry. I'm here to take you back to your owner. Snip looks happy and wants to follow you. Good. We're gonna have to use a rope on the last one. Okay. Snip, my dear Snip, you're all right. That is such a relief. Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'm really glad I could help. This is amazing. You've already found 2 of them. Yes, now let's find the 3rd. You have my thanks. This is just, I don't know what to say. Once again, it's my pleasure. Now, do you have anything to say about trying to concentrate? Do you have anything else to say about dogs? Rosa's best football player makes his move. Roga's. Listen, sir, I need to focus. Okay, not him. Careful. Sure. Surprised me how many would have given up by now. Well, listen carefully. Arrogance often hides something fragile. But humility, now that takes strength. That makes sense. Unless your tip is that... No, I want you to wake up and tell me where the other dog is. Stuck behind the tree. Those flowers are sticking out for a purpose. Apparently, a few lilies are hiding here. Kamilia's favorite flower. One lily coming up. Alright, I picked the lily. This will be perfect for Kamilia's birthday. Puppy, puppy. Where's the puppy? Able to see something of the dog each time. Oh, a hole. There's a hole. Doggy dug a hole. I think there's a puppy stuck in there. You poor thing. I have to help him. Now I need the rope. Well, this is bad. I can't reach him. It's too narrow down there. Don't worry, buddy. I'll think of something, I promise. Got to be something I can do. Get the rope. And I don't know how the puppy's gonna get up with the rope, but this might come in handy. Pick up a rope. You can grab onto the rope. Yeah, that was my thought. Well, if I can't go down and the puppy can't get into the rope, the rope to the tree. No. The rope to the tree stump. No. Can't tie the rope to anything. That won't help me. I didn't think so. Maybe one of the kids will go down the hole for me. Okay. Kitty. Will Kitty go down the hole? No. Might sound cliche, but it's true all the same. Love shapes the life quietly in what it leaves behind. If you stumble upon it, don't ever underestimate its worth. To those less fortunate, I say, let it live in other places, in the sky above and in the things we create, in small moments that make the world feel whole. Some doors close, others are still waiting. Walk through them. Wow, makes me think of someone. Oh, I see. What is her name? Kamilia. She's very special, I see. Your voice has changed. Very good. The way you feel right now, that's what matters most. Yes, I guess you're right. I'll only add, show her as much love as you can. Yes, sir. Good. You're not too tired. I have another. I need to find a dog. And how many tips does the guy have? The little guy lives in the park. Not in the... Can't tie it to the tree. I can't tie it to the stump. This old bucket would help the little pup. I didn't realize that was a bucket. I thought it was a knot on the tree. Let's try to tip around. Try the words. I think this might work. Tied the rope around the bucket. Whine. All right, let's hope it works. Okay, pup. Try to get into the bucket. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help you. Come on, boy. You can do this. There you go. Good job. Now, let's pull you up. You'll be out soon. Hold tight. Can't hold tight. If you could hold tight, he could have held on to the rope. Almost there. Yes, you did it, buddy. Good job. What a good boy you are. Well then, want to see your owner again? Great, let's go. You're back. You're really back. Really appreciate your help, lad. It means so much to have Pip back safe and sound. Glad I could assist. You did it. You actually did it. Excuse me. I'm so grateful. I'm very glad to see Pip, Kip, and Snip safe and sound back with their owner. I'll never wait to forget what you did for me, sir. Puppy. Puppies. And now I have your promise you get fresh, delicious fruit. Free of charge. What will you have? Bananas, oranges, strawberries? How about sweet, healthy peaches? Someone very dear to me loves strawberries, and I do too. I'd be happy to have some fresh ones. Oh, fantastic choice, my friend. You won't find better strawberries anywhere else. There you go. Enjoy. You've received fresh strawberries. It looks and smells wonderful. I can't wait to try them. Thank you. No need to thank me. That's the least I can do. Thanks again for bringing my boys back. Oh, Kamilia should arrive any minute. I need to get ready. Fresh strawberries and a lily, and of course a big surprise. Kamilia, I think your birthday is going to be great. A few moments later. Stretch. Excuse me. Like I said, low energy today. Oh my, honey. I love what you've done here. It's beautiful. I adore the location, too. I'm glad you like it. It's all for you, you know. This is so sweet. Truly appreciate it, my love. Wow, look at this beautiful lily. I didn't know the park had lilies. Me neither. I was lucky to find it. I had to pick it up. It made me think of you. The moment I saw it, I thought of you, dear. It's your favorite, after all. Always know how to make me smile. Thank you, my love. This is perfect. How do you always do that? Do what? You know. Honey, I really don't. Okay, wait a second. There, it fits better in my hair. It sure is. You're so pretty, Cammy. Oh, before I forget, I have great news. You do? Indeed. I know the past year was your most successful yet. So many orders. You're building a name for yourself in Roja. However, as you like to say, there's always room for growth, right? Definitely. So, I wanted it to be a surprise. For the past couple of weeks, I've been in contact with Kamilia, the owner of the flower shop. You see, her father is a friend of Henry Adams. Moist! Welcome home. 10 streams. Thank you so very much. The Aristocat? Exactly. Doing a little bit of story mode today. Apparently, Mr. Adams is looking for a talented artist to paint his portrait. So I told Amelia about you and how talented you are, and she agreed to mention you to her father. And she told me that her father would happily mention you to Mr. Adams. Wow, you really did that? I did. And yesterday, at last, Amelia told me that Mr. Adams would like to schedule a meeting with you. He wants to meet you and consider you as his artist. I mean, if you want the job and agree to meet him, of course. This is incredible. I'll meet him, absolutely. I should say, he hasn't made a decision yet, but I'm sure that after meeting you, he'll want you to paint his portrait. I know it. Thank you for this, dear. As you said, it's been going very good lately, but a meeting with Mr. Adams, this is a huge step in the right direction. And you did it. What can I say? I have some skills. Looks like it. Now that was a rude response to that. We should celebrate. Not just the meeting. I mean, it's your birthday. And I have ads in 15 seconds. So, 3 minutes every hour, so that when you come into the house, you don't have to sit behind ads. And so I can stop, so you don't miss any of the action. I will see you back here in just about 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, get something to drink. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Moist. I turned the mic off so that you're not listening to whatever it is that I'm saying during break. And thank you. At least you get the words so you don't know what's being done. Like a game where you have the words being said but no subtitles. But thank you very much. Yes, I want to fight him. I want to kick his butt from here to anywhere where he can't get to her. That's what I want to do. Maybe then you won't be the failure that you are. Run away, run away. Hey sis, you screwed up the piano lesson again, didn't you? I think Father wasn't pleased. You're such a loser. Okay, now I want to run away for sure. The brother's a jerk too? I knew it was going to happen. You're useless. Useless? No, don't be mean back. It's not very nice, Benjamin. I had you low due to a work meeting, and then I popped in like, oh wait, yeah, I've had people say that a couple of times. Hope the meeting went well. It's not letting me do anything. Oh, it's not a choice. I'm not making the choice on that. He's saying, is that so? What now? You gonna cry? I'm not crying. You know you will. It's only a matter of time. You are always an annoying whiner. Now listen, I did not call you just to mock your ridiculous piano skills. I need you to do something. You have a chance, even if it's just for a little while, to stop being useless. You actually have a chance to do something useful for a change. You know, if you tell somebody something often enough, they start to believe it. And if you aren't careful, you can severely damage people. Mental health break. I think I grew up very fortunate that I didn't have to deal with anything like that. Except siblings who were not nearly this mean. And I think I tried really hard not to be like that with the kids. But your work, your coworkers, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they were raised up. So something you say in the heat of the moment, even if you like them and get along well with them, be careful of your words. Words mean things. Okay. Rant over. I know it's part of a story, but I don't like it. My room, it's a mess. I need you to clean it up. Now? Dear Lord, why are you so stupid? Of course, right now. I swear to God, this house would be such a happier place if you didn't exist. Okay, there's my cue. Just do it already. But what now? Father told me to take a break for an hour, and it's my only chance today to work on that dress. Why on earth would you assume I care about that? You and your dresses, and you really wonder why we say you're useless. As if you have the talent or ability to become a dressmaker, a designer, or any of those silly things. You don't have what it takes. You're an embarrassment. Now stop whining and clean up my room. I can't live like this. You'd better do it fast. Clean up your own damn room. Use the language. Okay. Mom? Mother? Oh, hello, dear. Benjamin told me to clean up his room right now. That's good, honey. Go on. It will help him. Mom has been groomed. was hoping to work on the dress today, but I guess it won't happen. I guess. Mom? I hate to see the answer to this. Thank you for the hydrate. Do you think I'm useless? Might give me a reason to dislike all three so I can leave. I don't like it here. We'll just, I think, end up making her say I'm whining. I think Father Hates Me might give me some insight into why. I think Father hates me. Benjamin probably hates me as well. Did they say that? Well, no. But they're always angry with me and keep telling me how stupid I am. I think they would rather not have me around anymore. They love you, dear, and only want what's best for you. But it doesn't feel like it. It's okay, Kamilia. Just listen to them. Be a good girl. But Mom... Not now, Kamilia. Mommy is reading. It's not polite to interrupt. Go help your brother. It's all right. You're not helping him. You're doing it for him. Run away, Kamilia. Interesting, isn't it? The fact that I became a dressmaker after all. Every time I hear of how they treated a pure and kind girl such as yourself, it surprises me all over again. The way they behaved, it was horrible. That is just barely lower than the chat line, isn't it? I know how you feel. I want to stop thinking about those monsters. I'm sorry for what you've been going through. Sorry for what you've been going through. Can't imagine how difficult it was for you. Thank you, my love. Those are not fond memories. However, I'm not sad. You see, thinking about it, I realized everything I've been through, as well as everything you've been through, sort of enhanced our connection. That makes sense. I guess we both had a difficult time growing up, trying to feel like we belong. Yes, exactly. Well, what we have is not only that, filled with blessings. It's just stronger because we both face challenges, I think, at least. Oh my, sorry for the change of mood, but I actually meant to emphasize that we should be happy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, with you, I've never felt more like I belong. I'm grateful. You know, in this rough world, people go through much harsher things than I've been through. But there is so much beauty between all that. Merging through the cracks of the chaos, the charm is there. Not an easy ride, but it makes it worthwhile. I just hope that I'll always remember to appreciate it the way I'm trying to appreciate it now. Words to live by. Honey, you are probably the strongest person I know. Oh? I don't feel that strong. That's because you are modest. However, even if you don't know it, you're incredibly strong. Well, thank you, even though you're embarrassing me. What I said, does it surprise you? Maybe a little, yes. Why did you say that? Well, people often change, transforming into a hardened version of themselves. Pain or anger can cause us to alter our inner selves. But no matter what you've been through, dear, or what you're experiencing, you were strong enough to push away all the anger and frustration. You never gave in, never let even an inch of bitterness teach you. You keep loving this world and all it has to offer. I admire that. I don't know what to say to that. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. I actually think we've talked enough. We did? Absolutely, because now we gotta go. What? Where? You didn't think I'd celebrate your birthday only by eating some strawberries, right? Hey, don't disrespect those perfect strawberries. They were delicious. Trust me, honey. You really put a smile on my face today. You're done. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I already had something else planned. Besides, I planned it for both of us. I mean, for me as well. I see. Let's go. Lead the way. And this is part of the original demo. Well, can you take it off me already? Yes, now I can. Finally. How did he get her to the house? She walking down the street with the blindfold on? So, what do you think? What do I think about what? I mean, where are we, honey? Oh, sorry, I thought it'd be clear by now. We, love, we're at our new house. I bought it. Do you like it? I don't know if there is a good spot for... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want this. How about over here? Put the camera over there. I don't think there's going to be a good spot. What did you say? I said, this is our new house. You said that this was our new house. You said that. I did. What do you think of it? Honey? Kamilia? Well, I know it's not very fancy, but I think it's got a cozy charm. Don't you? If you're a talented eye for interior design, this place could turn into something really lovely. You know, I was really worried, to be honest, buying it without telling you first, but lately we've been talking about starting a family. Don't get me wrong, I was really happy in our little cabin. I just thought maybe our future children deserved better. Hoped it would be a nice surprise. Of course, it'll need a bit of renovation, patching up walls and floors, a fresh coat of paint, but before long, I'm sure it'll look great. She's still not saying anything. Cammy? I'm getting a bit nervous here. Please say something, because I've already bought the house, so we're stuck with it. I mean, yes, I absolutely love it. This is amazing. You actually bought us a house. I can't believe it, my love. My heart's racing. I'm out of words. What a relief. I was really nervous today, trying to imagine how you'd react. Well, aside from the initial shock, this is amazing. Shall I give you the grand tour? I'm still trying to process, but sure, by all means. Good. As you can probably guess, this is the living room. Not much going on here at the moment, but we'll change that soon. Do love the warm wooden floor. My thoughts exactly. Like I said, it needs a bit of patching up, but nothing we can't handle. We're unstoppable when it comes to patching things up. Come on, we barely argue. All right, there's more to see. Kamilia's relationship with Will grew significantly closer over the course of her birthday. She's extremely happy and eager to see the entire house. Show her around the house. Okay, go this way. Kitchen. Cute, isn't it? It's exciting. You better be ready for my famous pasta. Your pasta is the best. I really can't wait. Always know what to say. This is the bathroom. Bathtub's much bigger than our current one. Can you believe it? A bathtub we can actually fit in. Aren't we the privileged ones? Jaren is 6'4", and bathtubs do not fit. They just don't fit. I mean, he's not a take a bath kind of person anyway, but it's always been a complaint to him for him that they aren't long enough for him to rest in, like this, and his legs be all the way under the water. We had a bathtub on the trip that was long enough, and he just kind of sat in the tub for a good few minutes going, wonder if I'm going to take a bath. He didn't, but it just was a funny thing to come across on our trip. All right, this way. The bedroom. What do you think, honey? Spacious, yet cozy. By the way, seeing this place and walking through all these rooms, you already know I'm picturing it filled with plants, right? Oh my. Should have seen this coming. Hey, the carpeting's nice. Looks like tile, not carpeting, but yeah, I just need to get it cleaned. It'll be perfect. Oh, I'm looking forward to choosing new sheets, something that will match the room. Interesting. Have something specific in mind? I do, actually. I'm thinking of hazel brown combined with pearl white. It'll add a nice touch alongside the warm carpet. Hazel brown with pearl white, huh? That might work. I think it will. Because he's already gushed enough. I know. Doesn't look like carpet. School gym flooring. I was thinking linoleum, but yeah. We have an extra room right here. I was thinking about what we could do with this room. Maybe, are you thinking about a nursery, honey? Yeah. It's almost overwhelming it in a good way, I know, sweetie. We can be good at this. I've got a feeling we'll be good at this. Parenting, you mean? Yeah. It'll probably be challenging, but yes, I think so too. Until the time comes, though, you can paint here, Work on your art. And you can work on your dresses. Yeah, that's true. And I guess this is it. We've seen every single room. No nursery, arts and crafts. We have to do arts and crafts before bed. Yeah? If you're an artsy craftsy kind of person. I sit down and read a book. Actually, I lay down and read a book and go to sleep. Although lately I haven't been doing a whole lot of reading because I've been catching up on dailies for games I haven't played in 6 weeks and stuff like that. I still can't believe you bought this place. It's amazing. I was just so relieved to see you liked it. Happy birthday, honey. Thank you, my love. For my next birthday, a nice dinner should do, Don't go buying another house. Oh no. Now I have to completely replan your next birthday. Oops. Yeah, turns your brain off. Definitely the tech dependent thing. I don't even have my phone in my bedroom. I won't have it in there. I know you can put it on silent and all of that and use it as a alarm clock, but nope. It stays in by the computer or by the couch. It doesn't live with me. I'm really bad about checking my phone. I don't do it a lot. Before I forget, there's one more thing I wanted to show you. Oh? You remember what I told you when we first met at Beckett's Tavern? I do. You said you hoped I'd agree to model for one of your paintings. To which I replied, maybe we should talk a bit first before you start painting me. That's right. And I enjoyed talking to you so much. I forgot about the painting. I just hoped we'd keep seeing each other. And we did. We did. And it's been 2 years now, and all this time together, growing closer, moving into that cabin, I never took the time to actually create the painting, the one I talked about the day I met you. So I thought it would be a nice addition to your birthday. I don't know what to say. It's all right. Just lift the cover. Okay. I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, I can see that. I hope you'll like it. It was made by you, so I have a good feeling about it. Well then, here we go. And it is an amazing picture. It doesn't look at all like the little pixelated things that we're looking at. I think I owe you an apology. I noticed today that you prefer to wear the lily over your left ear, but I painted it over your right. I guess I got it wrong. Well, wow. Kinda trying not to cry here. Oh, that wasn't my intention. I hope... Ooh, kisses. I do like that. Everything you did today, I just hope I deserve it. What? You know, it's funny. What is? Right here in your arms, I feel safer than I've ever felt. But at the same time, I'm also afraid. Afraid that one day you may grow tired of me. Kamilia, you are everything to me. You brought meaning to this simple man's life. How could I grow tired of you? If anyone deserves this, it's you. Thank you. So we see the house at the very beginning of the game. But I think there's another piece of this in the demo that we haven't gotten to, I think. But him doing the house and this scene was in the demo. There it is. We made it. This is your client's house? Yes, 32 Shayliv Street. By the way, how come you're delivering the painting to his house? Don't clients usually come and pick up their orders from our place? Usually, yes. However, Dave is quite old, so I wanted to save him the trouble. I see. That's really nice, honey. I'm glad you're doing that. Yeah, it's no bother. Well, I'm almost late. The sun is about to set. I'd better deliver the painting. And then we're going for dinner. Sounds great. Honey, you coming? Well, you want to look at the flowers, don't you? I do. This little garden is lovely. Maybe I can pick something, for our house. Yeah, I should have figured it would catch your eye. Well, I can wait a bit. Oh, it's all right. You shouldn't keep your client waiting. You sure? Of course. Go ahead. All right, I'll be back in a minute. They're very hot. Like, made me chicken nuggets. I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy. Thanks. Spend a relaxing moment looking at flowers until Wolf comes back. Oh, wow. These are breathtaking. Let's see. White flowers must be cistus. The yellow jessamine as well. And there is a pink petunia. What to choose? I like the name jessamine. Warm and comforting. Can add light and joy to any house. Yes, pick those. Beautiful addition to our home. That should do it. I love this flower. I wouldn't do that if I were you. What do you mean? There's a much bigger garden just north of here, only a few minutes walk. It has a much wider variety of flowers than this one. Thought you might want to know that. Oh, okay. I think the guy you were with, was that Will Kemp, the painter? The one who painted the aristocrat, Henry Adams? I read an article about him. He probably got a lot of money for that work. Why bring up the money? I think you are mistaken. That's not him. Oh, my dear. Didn't anyone tell you it's not polite to lie? I'm just trying to be friendly. You need to work on your manners. You shouldn't be embarrassed that your partner is making money. I must go now. Oh? Too bad. Because you are coming with me. dark. My head hurts. Ouch. Hurts so bad. Where? What? My head. What in the world? Where? Where am I? My mouth covered? It is. What? What is this? My hands tied? My hands are tied behind my back. Oh God, help, please. What do I do? Well, he was visiting a client, yes, and I was picking flowers. That man. I remember. Did he attack me? Did he kidnap me? My God. What? Why, I don't understand. Help. Someone, please. My head hurts so much. I need to get out of here. Got to. Well, my love, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can make it out of here. No. Can't give up. Won't. Get up, Kamilia. Get up on your feet. Now. That's it. Okay, think. Just think. I have to get out. Relax. Think. There must be a way. Must. You can do it, Kamilia. Find a way to escape. Knives. I may be able to cut myself free. Of course we're going to cut the rope. Hopefully it will work. Too rusty and blunt. It won't work. Actually, I don't remember if I've seen this scene or not. I do remember her being kidnapped and going, wait, what? What happens next? I don't know if I've seen this scene. But like I said, it was a long time ago. Too rusty and blunt. It won't work. Maybe this axe could help. Wonder if this will work. Axe is way too rusty. It won't work. Broken chain? If it weren't broken, I'd probably be chained to the wall. Guess I should be glad. Reach the handle. So many things in here are broken and shattered. They're old and dirty yet somewhat stable. Small table isn't falling apart. A bit steadier than the other things in here. This broken barrel won't help me. The window. This may be my way out. Too high. I need to find a way up. Even if I can find a way, I can't climb with my hands tied behind my back. Yes, I know. But that's whatever that is. I can't. The table is completely broken. I won't be able to climb on that, but I can give the knives one more time. Rusty and blunt. Is that from every position? All the knives are rusty and blunt. Plate shattered. Okay, what am I missing? Couldn't get to the pickaxe. All candlesticks. Right next to the lantern. I wonder if... Let's go. It worked. I better be quick before the whole place goes up in flames. Yeah? Hope I got lucky and no one was on the other side of the door to hear that. Alright, I need to be careful not to burn myself while I'm trying my hand. Come on, almost there. Yes! Finally! Now that my hands are free, take off this annoying gag. Much better. This is it, Kamilia. Time to get out of here now. I'm coming back soon, Wolf. What was that? Uh-oh. Someone on the other side. Breathe, Kamilia. Don't panic now. Don't panic. Wait. Sounds like there are two of them. This damn cough. Annoying. Okay, stop complaining, Kelvin. Would you? It's fine. What's up with you anyway? Something on your mind? Oh, you don't know? No, I don't. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Fine then. You want to tell me who the hell that woman is? But that's why you've been on edge? Because of that woman? Who is she, Kelvin? Geez, just a pretty lady that smells like flowers. A real dainty top. But you're gonna love this. Her partner is Wilf Kemp. And who the hell is Wilf Kemp? Wow, have you been living under a rock or something? He's a successful painter. He mostly works for wealthy aristocrats. I bet he can pay well for this young lady's release. Are you serious? What's your problem? You've done this before, don't look so shocked. Thanks to what I did today, we're about to clean up real good. Today. Of all days, today. Why not today? I can't believe this. Are you seriously this dumb, or did you forget already? We're about to leave a mark on Roga. Show Rupert Reed what this town is about. It's going to be a night to remember for years to come. The most important night of our lives, the most important night in Roga's history. Keeping an eye on some woman isn't something we can focus on right now. There's too much at stake. Did you seriously forget? Trust me, I remember. But I never agreed to it. I never wanted this. All I want is to make some coin. You idiot. That's all you care about? Coin? Is that all you're worth? You want to stay a little man with little dreams for your entire life? Is that all Kelvin Griffin has to offer Roga? And now we know his name. More than enough for me. I'm not some maniac who wants to throw his life away for a crazy dream about changing the world. Useless. You're useless. Ooh. Is this her brother? Fine. Stay here. Kidnap helpless women and make some coin. If that's all you're good for, so be it. Stay a loser. Live as a loser with the ambitions of one. I don't care anymore. I don't need you for this. I'll do it on my own. Do you hear me? What do you think you're doing? Well, I'm afraid I can't let you do this. What did you say? You heard me. You're not killing... Stay a loser, right? You're not killing Rupert Reed tonight. I will only say it once, Kelvin. Get out of my way. I don't think so. You see, I was thinking about it. We're not talking about a small offense here. Murdering a governor, that's as wild as it gets. It's insane. I know, this game is very... The events are in your face. Roga's best detectives and the entire guard force will probably be on your tail. Everyone. They'll find you sooner or later. And if they find you, they'll find me. And this is not happening. I told you already I'm not going to repeat myself, and then he does. So you better move now. I'm not moving, you lunatic. Kelvin. No. Ugh. Since Reed dies, I'm assuming that was Kelvin dying. This is not happening. This is not... I don't want to die here. I can barely breathe. I'm scared. Come on, Kamilia. Out. You must get out. Fence, your escape plan. Do I have an escape plan? Can I take this with me? Pull it. Can I get behind it? Oh, that's in my way. I won't be able to get behind it. No, can't pull it anymore either. Okay, let's try a different one. This one? That's a start. However, it's not high enough yet. Maybe I can pull something on top of it. Okay. Mark held the bells. Pile the tables reach the window. Very high now. I need something to step on. Okay, so can't get around it that way. I need to push it down. Find it. Yes. This is it. Time to get out of here. Awful place. Fire's spreading. Broken bars are sharp. Should be careful. My leg. I think I hit it pretty hard. It's not good, but I must get up. And she's doing this with compassion. Come on. Okay, it'll be okay. I can do this. Ugh, my leg, I can barely walk. This is really bad. It'll slow me down, but I have to keep going. What on earth is this place? It's surrounded by this huge fence, like a wall. There has to be a way. Find a way out. Look at the owl on top. It's so slow. My leg is killing me, but I can't stop now. Do I look in the hole? Can't look in the hole. As I feared, it's locked. Oh, it's water she was walking through. I'm like, what is that swoosh sound? There, hole in the fence. I made it. Or not. Well. Troublemaker, aren't you? Later that night. Oh! I know you can't really see it in your state, but it's a beautiful night. He's gonna throw her in the water? It's a shame it turned out this way. What it's worth, I didn't want to do this. If it were up to me, you never would have ended up at our place. None of this would have happened. But Kelvin, that idiot, he decided to bring you in. All he ever cared about was coin. You really was useless. And then, you heard what you heard. I know you did. You were right behind that door when I talked to Kelvin. And I can't leave loose ends. There's too much at stake. A shame. Lovely lady like yourself, she's crying. I mean, I would be too, but she's crying. I do admire your courage, you know. Trying to escape the way you did. That was somewhat impressive. You almost set the entire place on fire. Good thing I took care of it in time. Really wish it hadn't come to that. If it's any consolation, the idiot who did that to you, Kelvin Griffin, is dead. He's on his way to the bottom of the ocean. Down there, he'll keep you company tonight. You'll be joining him soon. You should know that he got what he deserved. I took care of that. Are you going to get what you deserve? Do you think I'm a monster? Yeah, you probably do. Well, it's not important. There are bigger things right now. Something much bigger is about to go down tonight. Rupert Reed, the governor of Roga, will be dead, not long after you. In a way, you played a part in the most important event in Roga's history. The fate of our town is about to change. Future of justice. Future of truth. Future without the Reed family. Vile family. Is this the old man? No, because it's the same time, and this guy doesn't look old. Coven should never have taken you. Such a shame. But it doesn't matter now. This is where we say goodbye. Very definitely not what I was expecting. Because the demo makes it a murder mystery. But it doesn't seem like there's any mystery here at all. Not with the weight on my feet. Mother, father, brother, I have no anger.
I'll save myself.
After everything that happened, part of me still cares. I wish you all the best.
Don't let me go, 'cause I'll never make it. Don't let me
Hey,
go,
honey.
I'm the best of you.
I think
Don't let me go, as I try
I can still see you.
to fake it. Don't let me go, I'm a brave
sorry.
soul too.
But I'm dead. I don't think I'm coming back.
You're breaking all the rules I made. You're winning all the games I play.
I hope even if it hurts,
Don't wanna be your renegade.
you'll be okay, won't you?
When nobody can say.
I miss you.
Don't let me go.
Goodbye. really happened to Kamilia kind of ends at this point. I'm confused. Yes. Well, let's hear the numbers. How bad is it? I'm afraid it's bad, sir. 8% increase in violent acts, a quarter of which are murders. 6% increase in bribery. 4% in fraud, 3.5% in sexual assault, and a troubling 13% increase in cases of theft. Go on. Well, that's it, but it's bad enough. I'm sure you'll agree. Thank you, Oliver. Henry, anything to add? No, sir. Oliver pretty much summed it up. But if I may, sir, I just want to say, I've no doubt you'll make things right, and we're here to help in any way we can. And we have 20 seconds before ads. So, as usual, get up, stretch, get something to drink, take a breather, and I will see you back here in 3 minutes. Alright, welcome back. Went to go grab some grapes to nom on, and knocked over a bag of popcorn. We gotta better at least sweep it out of the way real quick. I'll clean it up when we're done. We're here to help in any way we can. No one is better equipped to face these challenges than Rupert Reed himself. Dear Lord, stop. Just stop talking, Henry. Sir? Save your flattery. We're at work here. Sorry, sir. Let me tell you something, Henry. Let me tell you about another advisor who tried to impress his superiors instead of doing his job. Okay? 4 years ago, on the day my father died, the most experienced advisor stood beside him. You're new around here, Henry, but I'm sure Oliver remembers, right? Of course, it was Bran Coleman, Maxwell's most trusted advisor. Most trusted. Bran resigned the day after my father passed away. People keep saying my father committed suicide. Many of the townsfolk still believe it. But I knew at once that coward Bran had something to do with it. Strange, but I've always felt it was very unlikely that something wasn't adding up. Nonsense. My father died, and a day later, Bran just leaves? Too convenient, if you ask me. If we were there, we know better. It's just that I knew Bran as a good man. Difficult to imagine him doing anything to harm your father. Oh, please, Oliver, don't be naive. Coleman couldn't and shouldn't have been trusted. But you can trust me, Mr. Reed. I promise. I certainly hope so. Just remember, I have no patience or faith in those who seek only to please me. Be honest and diligent. Stop the flattery and let's get to work. Yes, sir. Table width could be a bit shorter. They're so far from each other. Yeah. We were in castles, of course, in England and Ireland. And it's really kind of amazing how not wide a state banquet table is. It's just barely wide enough for the candles and all of the plates and glasses and that kind of stuff. It's barely wide enough for that. The knife, which is normally at the top of your plate, would have been right alongside this runner up here. So it couldn't be too terribly wide, or you wouldn't be able to reach your knife. Now, the numbers are problematic indeed. However, it's late, 12:30 a.m. We can't solve everything tonight. We'll schedule more meetings to discuss solutions. Of course. However, before I let you go, Henry, what time did we schedule my speech for tomorrow? 11 a.m., sir. Approximately 2,000 citizens are expected to attend. 11, you say? Very well. Now, before we end this meeting, I need your ideas for tomorrow's speech. You don't have tomorrow's speech already written? We can't solve everything tonight, but we can craft a speech that inspires hope. We need to show people we're on top of this, that we will put an end to the growing crime rate. Let's hear it. What can we say to reassure the people we are handling this? We can't allow panic. Well, what if we declare that we are considering expansion of the town guard would be bad 4 years after that massacre. Harsher penalties. Harsher sentences and longer prison terms might deter criminals. It's one way to go. But do we think severe penalties are all we can offer? Will that be enough for tomorrow's speech? Excuse me, my nose is itchy. Will that reassure the people that they are safe? I think in addition, we'll promise the people a larger town guard force, more guards patrolling the streets. And of course, we must sell it. Sell it? Craft the speech convincingly. Make sure it persuades the people. We'll say, we promise. We're going to promise that every street in Roga will be patrolled. That would be a lot of force. You mean a guard on every single street? Sorry, sir, but we don't have enough men. We don't have the manpower or the budget for that. I know. I'm not actually going to do it. We're just writing my speech for tomorrow. Typical politician. Sir? I don't know if it's wise to make promises we can't keep. Calm yourself, Henry. Just listen. Pay attention. We'll expand the town guard, but only within our means. People will see that we are working, that we are changing things. If they question why there aren't as many guards as promised, we'll say it takes time. We'll tell them it could take months, perhaps even a year. But they'll see that we've taken action. That will ease our minds for a time. We'll use that time to find real solutions. We'll get to the bottom of this. Do you see? It's perfect. We'll buy time and I'll have a powerful speech tomorrow. Words to inspire and give hope to the people. What say you? I suppose so, sir. I believe it can work, Mr. Reed. Good. Oliver, have someone draft my speech. I want it ready by 9 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure it's convincing. Convincing and brief. It should get to the point quickly. Yes, Mr. Reed. Thank you, Oliver. And you, Henry. You can go now, both of you. Try to get some rest. And let me say, I know it's been a couple of sleepless nights. I appreciate your hard work. Tomorrow after my speech, you can take the day off. You've both been working hard lately. Thank you, sir. Yes, thank you, Mr. Reed. Good night. Feels the need to have an armed guard in the room with him and his assistants. It has been a long day. Oh, there's 4 armed guards in here. What in God's name was that? Where did that come from? It definitely came from inside the mansion. I agree. Let's check it out quickly. Dear Lord. Fine. Let's get it over with so I can get some sleep. What? Sir, I'll have to ask you to remain here. What are you talking about? This is for your own safety, sir. You can't be serious. Probably nothing. Just a false alarm. Sorry, sir. We can't take that risk. It'll only take a few minutes. Fine, hurry up. Yes, sir. It was inside the mansion. We shall search every room. If it's a mansion, there's only so many rooms you should be able to hear from this spot. Our first priority is to clear every room or hallway that could lead here to Mr. Reed. We must ensure the governor is not in danger. Yes, of course. At once, sir. Victor, remain with Mr. Reed. Keep him safe. Came from inside, but I'd still check that the window is locked. Yes, sir. Good. Come on, move. Victor is not to be trusted. Great. Just great. What a waste of time. I'll be over here in a minute, sir. It'll be over in a minute, sir. Let me make sure the window is locked. What the? I don't think the window was locked. Oh my. Well, it might have been locked. They just broke through. Why is he not screaming at this point? Running. Something. Oh, now it's Mr. Reed's picture over the piano. The younger. Now that's a sight. Rupert Reed, all alone. You killed him. What is the meaning of this? What do you think this means? Care to guess? I'll take that as a no. You know, you should appreciate how much effort this took. Planning and intelligence required to reach you. Make you happy? Do you inspire such hatred in people that they'll do anything to hurt you? Happy? No, I'm not happy. Surprisingly, I feel something else right now. Oh, I bet you do. So what do you feel, Mr. Reed? Fear, panic, anger? How about helplessness? Well, no, that's not what I feel. Oh? What I feel now is pity. Pity for a coward who lacks the courage to face his problems or life itself. A coward resorting to vile and pathetic solutions. How ironic. You feel pity for me, while you're the one who'll be dead in a few minutes. I find that rather amusing. Besides, you're criticizing others for vile and pathetic solutions. Oh, the hypocrisy. Aren't you the one who said not long ago, I backed my father's actions? He did much for Roga? And you dare lecture me on vile actions? Say what you want. You're still the coward holding the gun. Pathetic. Weak. Is this guy related to her dad? Famous Reed arrogance. It's not wise to disrespect me when I'm holding a gun to your face, but you just told me you're going to kill me, so what difference does it make? I can send you to meet your father any second now. Oh well. No need for that. You see, my father is already here. What? My fingers. What? You foul creature. I told you, my father is right here. This is his dagger, the one he gave me, the one I carry with me at all times. Through this dagger, he speaks to me, and he says, finish the job, son. Okay, this guy's a little whack. I know what you want. You won't reach that gun. You can't. Laughter? Why would I need to reach for the gun when I've brought a second one? And I can shoot with my left hand. Now run away, but your finger's gonna get left behind. Dear God. Can't be. This can't be happening. We failed him. It's done, sir. Hundreds of town guards are already searching outside the mansion. We will find whoever did this. And what of Chief Inspector Robin Smith? He'll be here any moment with his assistant. My God. Is this really happening? Come. Chief Inspector Smith, you're here. Thank God. Did anyone see what happened? No. We're clearing the mansion. We heard her scream, so he was supposed to be safe here. I had Victor stay with him. He watched him. Victor's dead too. We failed. We left him with only one guard.
Hi, Mother. I'm home.
Hi. Teddy Bean, welcome home. All right, everyone, take a step back. Nobody touches anything. I said, step back. Gruesome. We've got work to do. Investigate the murder scene, collect all evidence and testimonies, and find the leads to the killer. Evidence you collect is added to the item menu where you can examine it again. Once all evidence is collected, talk to your assistant, Carl, to sum things up. You can also seek his advice if needed. Okay. Rupert's body. 2 gunshot wounds to the chest. Judging by the gun's location, Rupert may have stumbled back, turned, and fallen face down. Could be. Oh. Yes, Chief Inspector. Have you examined the bodies? I did. All right, I have a few questions. Of course. What is the diagnosis? There are 2 dead people. Let's hear your diagnosis. What do we know? Guards sustained a fatal gunshot wound to the head. How come the guards didn't hear the first gunshot wound? Death was instantaneous. And the governor? Rupert sustained 2 gunshot wounds to the chest. 1 bullet pierced his heart. He died instantly. The victims were still bleeding when I arrived. I would estimate the death occurred no more than 30 minutes ago. They couldn't have been still bleeding. Bleed seeping from the wound, yes, but they couldn't have been bleeding because their hearts had stopped. Did you notice any additional injuries or bruises on Rupert? No, sir, not on Rupert at least. Did you notice the severed fingers? Someone else was injured. I'll examine them now. Anything else? No, Chief Inspector. Where were you when it happened? What were you doing earlier tonight? I was asleep at home, of course. Past midnight, after all. Remind me, where exactly is your house? Just down the street from the mansion, about 200 meters. The governor's personal doctor, I'm required to live nearby. So you weren't aware of anything that happened tonight? Nothing out of the ordinary? Not at all. Are you sure? Nothing? Nothing, as I said. I'm sorry, am I a suspect? Well... maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm sorry, sir, but this is unheard of. I've been Rupert's doctor for the past 2 years. I'm loyal and reliable. Why would I ever... Hey, calm down. We don't know anything at this point. I must ask all the questions, as you know. I haven't accused you, but... enough of that. Music. Again. Did you hear the scream? As I entered, the guard mentioned hearing a scream. Did you hear it as well? No, sir, because it was inside the mansion and I live outside of it. Guards mentioned a scream from within the mansion, but although I live nearby, not close enough to have heard it. Yeah, that's what I say. I just want to say I had nothing to do with it. I swear on my wife and kids. A revolver. That's weird. Only 1 chamber was fired. That's not enough to kill both Rupert and the guard. Oh. Killer carry a second gun? Or leaving this gun behind, the murder made a mistake. Maybe the struggle threw them off. Either way, I could help us. I should examine the gun. Why didn't he take the second gun with him? I might be able to find important details here, like the weapon's serial number. Covered in thin blood, though. I'll have to wipe some of the stains away first. They're gonna do the same thing? Yeah. Severed fingers. 2 severed fingers, the little and the ring finger. Interesting. The little and ring fingers have been severed. But Rupert has all his fingers. They very likely belong to the killer. Rupert might have injured the attacker somehow, before the attacker managed to use his gun. Oh, we already did them. Guard. Chief Inspector. Tell me everything that's happened. What do you know? Well, I'm still trying to process this, but Rupert had a meeting with his advisors. It was routine, nothing special, except it went late into the night. They did that sometimes. Advisors? Oliver and Henry. Ah, yes, I know them. Go on. Shortly after the advisors left, we heard a loud scream, a woman's scream. Did all of you hear it? Every single guard in here? Absolutely. See, it came from within the mansion. That's why we had to make sure there was no danger inside. We were checking every single room and hallway leading here. We let Rupert stay in this hall where he was supposed to be safe. Victor, may he rest in peace, stayed with him. Victor, the guard who was shot. Was he the only one with him? In a hall this large, with many doors and a big window, didn't you think to post more than one guard? It's just, we failed. I made a mistake. I didn't want this to happen. Please, you must understand. Yes, you failed. It was a fatal mistake. Those responsible will answer for it. Sir, please, understand this. The governor was murdered. It was your job to keep him safe. Clear? Events like this shape the town forever. The town guard will probably be doubled. An enormous budget will be allocated to the security of the next ruler, and the citizens will pay the price for it. The only thing that might redeem you, even a little, is ensuring the town is thoroughly searched for the suspect and cooperating with my investigation. Yes, sir. All right, now. The scream you heard. Did you find its source? What was it? Yes, we found it. It was one of the maids. The stranger threw rats into her chamber. Disgusting. The stranger fled. Moments later, Rupert was dead. A diversion. Probably. A couple more questions. Did the maid see who threw the rats? Did she catch a glimpse of the stranger, perhaps? I asked her and she said no. I guess it was whoever killed Rupert. Or someone helping him. I clicked too fast. It would seem so. Any reason to believe this was an inside job? For example, do you know anyone in the town guard who might hold a grudge against Rupert? Not that I know of, sir. Alright, thank you. Yes, Inspector. Any new employees in the mansion lately? Any new maids, guards, or advisors you didn't recognize? Trying to recall. No, Inspector, not that I remember. Did Rupert act strangely earlier today, as if he sensed something was wrong? Did he seem worried or scared? Not at all. As far as I can tell, he was the same Rupert as always. I see. Mr. Smith, do you have an assessment of what might have happened here? Assessment? It's too soon. It would be unprofessional to speculate. Right. How can I help? Tell me about the meeting. Or the murder. What was it about? You were here, right? Yes, I was here. Frankly, it was nothing special. Rupert spoke with his advisors about the growing crime rate. He planned the speech he was supposed to give tomorrow on the matter. Around 12:40 a.m., they wrapped things up. Why would they schedule a meeting this late? Rupert did that sometimes. On busy days, he would move meetings to late hours. I see. Do we have enough men searching for the killer outside the mansion? We've deployed everyone we could. Hundreds are searching. The killer hasn't gone far. We'll catch him. I hope so. That would be all. Least I can do. Dear Lord, I can't believe we failed him like that. I guess I'll lose my job soon. Maybe. It's possible, but nothing's been decided yet. This failure will be investigated and studied. Only then will decision be made. I guess time will tell. Guards and the doctor have provided valuable details. Essential information needed. I should take a few notes. Okay, notes. According to the guards, a maid scream drew their attention, possibly a diversion. They believe something had happened inside the mansion which caused them to leave Rupert with only a single guard. After a few minutes investigating the disturbance, they came back to find the governor and his guard murdered. Many people will lose their jobs over this. About the other dead guy. I think it's clear now how the killer escaped. No. That's how he got in. The trail of blood leading to this window shows the escape route, but it's also likely this is how the killer entered. Thank you. Because the glass is on the inside, not the outside. One gunshot. He died instantly. Judging by his wound, the murderer used a powerful revolver. The killer most likely neutralized the guard first, then proceeded to kill Rupert. I can't believe this mess. Did you see the rats? Did you help catch them? Sure tried, but it wasn't as easy as I hoped. They're fast, wild creatures. One of the maids passed out, you know. Really? Is she alright? Yeah, she's doing fine. She's panicked a bit, which is understandable. Is the rat situation under control? Mostly. We have 2 professional rat catchers handling it. The last I heard, they caught 5 of them. We're still looking for 2 or 3 more going around. The maids and most of the staff are waiting outside. They prefer not to stay inside the mansion while this is going on. Don't worry. We've instructed them to stay nearby in case you wish to question them. Good. Do you think the killer threw the rats in and then killed Rupert? It's too soon to tell. Maybe someone helped the killer, or maybe it was all one person. We'll investigate. Whoops. Did you know him? I did. Poor Victor. He was a good man. When I started, he helped me settle into the role. He made me feel at ease. He had a gift for that. I feel so bad for his wife and 2 children. They're such a warm, loving family, it will break them. When did you last see him? Victor was here during the meeting. We heard the scream, and we all went to investigate. Victor stayed with Rupert. That's when we got separated, and when I last saw him. Do you have any reason to believe he left Rupert's side at any point? Are you asking me because of the distance between their bodies? If you thought otherwise, I assure you. Victor was an experienced professional guard. He probably did all he could to protect Rupert. Answer my questions. Do not concern yourself with my assumptions. Of course. Anyway, it's possible Victor checked the window, which would have put him a few steps from Rupert. You? I see no reason he would have left his side beyond that. Okay. That'd be all for now. Chief Inspector? Yes. I'm sorry we failed him. I know. Because I'm not a jerk. I'm gonna rub it in. Did I talk to everyone? I think I talked to this one, did I? Did you hear the gunshots? I'm not sure. I think I did. Not sure? Yes, I mean, the commotion was chaotic. The rats made it to other rooms, maids and office workers running around, screaming, panicking. Why are office workers running around at 1 o'clock in the morning? So much noise. I think I heard something, barely, because of the chaos, but I couldn't recognize it as a gunshot or tell where it was coming from. And then I think a couple of minutes later I heard it again, twice, maybe. Sounded like something explosive. Again, the noise made it difficult to recognize. That's when I started to worry. I rushed back to Rupert, but it was too late. Rupert was dead. When I thought I might have heard gunshots. Interesting. Before the shooting, during the meeting, did the advisors behave strangely? Did anything seem off? No, Chief Inspector. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary during the meeting. Okay, now I think I have to talk to everybody except my assistant. How can I help, Mr. Smith? Any thoughts on how we should proceed? I think we need to make sure we haven't missed anything. We must inspect all the evidence at the scene. I think that's all I've got for you, sir. More hints that are valuable. One of the maids leave this rag here? Well, it might come in handy. Picked up a small rag. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with a small rag. Oh, pick up the gun. dagger Rupert inherited from his father. How do we know that? How does the inspector know that? Stained with blood, it was definitely used against the attacker. Rupert likely used the blade to sever the killer's fingers, yet the killer still managed to shoot the captain. Not really left-handed. Alright, let's wipe these blood stains and see what we can find. As written in Roger's constitution, lethal weapons must bear a serial number and business name physically embedded in them by law. What am I supposed to do about it? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, it's on the barrel. But it still doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, okay. There it is, the weapon serial number 322963378902. This should help us trace the owner of the gun. Now to find out where it was purchased. Down here. Theodore Weaponry. I know this shop. Small business Theodore runs from his house. It's detailed. It could be a bit bigger. I mean, that's a teeny tiny rag for a mango hat, but it's so small it doesn't cover the grip. Cotton pad? Toothpick? We should pay a visit. I figured he was going to take the gun with him. It's possible the attacker fled in panic after being injured, leaving the gun behind. Let's hope it helps us track down. That should be it. That should do it. We have a lot of work. Lots of work. It's time to talk to Carl and go over everything. I don't know why we're having a conversation with Carl. It's time to go over everything we found. Yes, sir. What have we got so far? While talking to the guards helped me understand the magnitude of their failure. I believe the killer created a diversion, throwing rats into a maid's chamber to cause commotion and draw the guards away. The guards took fate too easily, leaving Rupert before the garden with only one man at his side. I see. Suppose they'll have to answer for their failure. Yes, but our first priority is to find the lead and catch the killer. You're right, of course. The guards, do you think they can all be trusted? Would one of them have worked with the killer? Good question. We should consider all the possibilities. Though I doubt it in this case, we must consider all possibilities until the truth reveals itself. Anything could have happened. Indeed, they should have known better than to leave Rupert with just a single guard. There may be more to this. Maybe. But once most of the guards left Rupert, the killer must have come through the window, right? I saw the broken glass. Exactly. The killer broke in, most likely shot the guard first, then proceeded to kill Rupert. Blood trail suggests that's also how the murder escaped. That makes sense. What about the dagger on the floor? Why would the killer use both a gun and a dagger? It's Rupert's dagger, the one his father Maxwell gave to him. Oh, so he tried to fight back. Yes. Tried to use it and failed. Rupert managed to injure the attacker. I saw 2 fingers on the floor. The little and ring fingers. They're not Rupert's, rather the killer's. Interesting. Missing fingers will make the killer easier to identify. Precisely. Good. One thing that doesn't add up. Yes? The guard was shot once, right? And Rupert, he was shot twice. That's 3 rounds, yet you saw the revolver. Only 1 chamber was fired. I know. I believe the killer carried 2 guns. Yes, but why would he leave one of the guns behind? Yeah, right? Recklessness. I don't know. This is the governor we're talking about. Infiltrating the mansion like that, and tricking the guards would take patience and planning. The killer doesn't seem reckless, but rather brutally clever. That's That's a good point. There's still a lot I need to figure out. The gun is a plan. Either way, we got lucky. By leaving the gun behind, we know where it was purchased and its ID number. We can go to the store and find out who bought it. Great. Have a lead. Yes, we do. We're heading for Theodore Weaponry right away. Stretch. Who on earth is knocking at 2:30 in the middle of the night? What is going on? We're closed. You do know I also live here, right? I was resting. Sorry to have awoken you, Theodore. What do you want at this hour? My name is Carl, and this is Chief Inspector Robin Smith. Chief Inspector? I've done nothing wrong. Calm yourself, Theodore. We just need to take a look at your sales record. You need to identify the owner of a specific revolver. It was purchased here. So let us have a look at your books, and we'll be out of here in a few minutes. But can't it wait until tomorrow? Why does it have to happen right now? Look, that is none of your concern. Do as you were told and show me your sales records. Get out of my house. Come back during business hours. All right. They're right there on the counter. Thank you. Let's see. No, it's not here. I think this is a newer ledger. We should look for older records. Indeed. Theodore, this ledger only covers recent days. We need older records. Why would you need to do that? I mean, something the matter, Theodore? No, everything is fine. Come on, where are the older records? Speak. I'm sorry. I have more records right there in the living room. Just try not to make too much noise, please. My wife is sleeping in the other room. You need not worry. I'm going to check the revolver serial number. Stay with Theodore and keep an eye on him. He's too nervous. I don't like it. Certainly, sir. Check the books in the living room. Why is this kitchen labeled? The bathroom I understand in a business, but there it is, more sales records. See if I can find the weapons serial number. I don't remember what it was. 6278902. I think. I forget how to get to my inventory. Anybody remember? But I think it's this one. Not this one. Here's another 8902. That's not it. This one, of course. This is interesting, though. No name, no address. Theodore knows very well that under Rogo's law, it's illegal to sell lethal weapons without verifying the buyer's information and documenting the sale properly. What are you hiding, Theodore? Better talk to him. Oh, that's not who I want to talk to. Theodore didn't record the buyer's details. He's hiding something. Someone here knows more than he's willing to admit. We should have a word with him. Just went to the wrong one. I'm trying to leave. Found what you were looking for, Inspector? Oh, I did find a serial number. Good. So are we done? Not quite. Oh? Anything you'd like to tell us, Theodore? What do you mean? If you'll start being honest with me, I may consider going easy on you. You sold a weapon without proper documentation. Speak. You know it's illegal. Why did you do it? Look, if you don't want to make it worse for yourself, you'd better tell us exactly what happened and why you did it. Fine. A guy named Kelvin came here to purchase the gun about 2 weeks ago. I was about to document the sale as I always do. I was going to, but then, go on. He offered to pay me 5 times the gun's worth if I wouldn't document the sale. And I agreed. I could lock you up for this, you know, but please let me explain. Go on. What do you just say for yourself? Thank you, Inspector. You see, I don't usually do things like that. It's been rough lately. Sales have been low. And my wife is pregnant. I'm going to be a father. We really needed the money. I'm not saying it's all right. I'm not trying to justify it. I made a mistake. It was weak. So sorry. Oh, brother. You know you can't commit a crime and expect it all to be forgiven with an apology, right? No, of course not. I'm trying to, I don't know. Theodore, what can you tell us about this Kelvin? Anything that can help us get to him now? I only saw Kelvin on the day he bought the gun, but I remember him quite well. He's got short brown hair, maybe a maybe a bit darker than mine. Yeah, jail for Theodore, I agree, but only slightly. Most of the time he wore a serious expression, and his brown eyes seemed almost angry. Go on. What else? He had a broad chin, and I remember the scar very well. What scar? Where exactly was it? He had a long scar across his right cheek. It was hard to miss. What else do you remember? I think that's most of it. How old would you say Kelvin is? I really don't know. Give me your best estimate. Okay, well, say he's over 30? Maybe between 35 and 40, I think. Anything else you can tell us, aside from his appearance? Anything you know about this man? Yes, I think so. See, a friend of mine was here during the sale. Saw Kelvin as well. Once Kelvin left, he told me that he'd seen Kelvin before and that Kelvin was a very strange man. Strange? How so? He said he'd seen Kelvin twice before near a creepy place on Morris Street. Morris Street? Yes. More specifically, 26 Morris Street. There is this very weird and unsettling house there. My friend lives not far from there, and he said that both times he saw Kelvin was speaking with some mysterious figure cloaked in black. It was a robe with a large hood concealing the entire face. My friend referred to both of them as strange people. Couldn't make sense of the robe. I mean, who walks around in a robe with their face covered, right? Black robe, huh? That's what he told me. Did your friend say anything else about this mysterious figure? I'm afraid not. That's it. I see. Interesting. What are you thinking, sir? Well, I think we should head to 26 Morris Street right away. Yes, we should certainly look into it. And Theodore, what do you want to do about him? An illegal sale of a lethal weapon is a serious crime. Beg you, Chief Inspector. I've told you everything I know. Inspector is thinking. Oh, notes over there. Nope. Punishment should fit the crime. You're being taken into custody, Theodore. You'll stand trial and likely end up in jail. I beg you, sir. Silence. Keep him calm and cooperate, Theodore. Keep calm and cooperate, Theodore, if you don't want to spend an unnecessarily long time in jail. Well then, Carl, my friend. We're taking him in, and then we should investigate 26 Morris Street. Yes, sir. Punishment fits the crime. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am fading. So, I am going to... I don't know how to get to... menu. anybody know how I get to the menu? Because I don't remember. Did somebody go back and look at the beginning of the... No, obviously, not going to be able to do that, but... I will figure out how to save so that we don't lose any progress. But I think 8 hours yesterday was... I'm feeling it today. The game is good. It's the first hour, maybe hour and a half, was a story I didn't know. Maybe hour. Story I didn't know. And the next half hour was, half hour, 45 minutes, was around the demo parts of the story. So that was interesting, but it's in a different order. If I remember right, in the demo, you start here, and then it's a flashback. So they have definitely fleshed out the story quite a bit more, given some background for Jehovah Theodore, given some background for what else was going on when Kamilia disappeared. The thing is that we now know what happened. Kamilia. So is the story really about her anymore? I mean, they obviously, when they investigate, there's going to be a crossover. They're going to find something. Otherwise, why would they? Why would it be called Kamilia if we already know Kamilia's outcome? So, but too many hours yesterday, up late last night. I am fading fast, and it's 3:15. So we're just about. I have 45 minutes left, but I'm going to have to call it. I don't want to be in the middle of a sentence and fall asleep on you. My eyes were crossing. So it is definitely time to say thank you all for coming. I always, always, always appreciate it. I have missed having you on the other side of the screen and being able to interact with you. I'm looking for a raid target. She was on before me, so she's probably going to be done. We'll go see So Ever Dream. I need to do this. But I did miss you guys. Not so much the stream as periodically thinking about some of the people. And I'll be happy when I get to see everybody. There's still some people that were regulars that haven't shown back up, and our lives get in the way. I'm looking for this. Told you I'm fading. My brain is just not functioning. So, here is the raid message. Tomorrow, noon to 4, for some more antics with bad, I'm not going to call him evil, but bad Arthur. I'm going to do a little bit on that this evening, but I think I'm going to go take a nap, actually, right now. I am, my eyes are crossing. I hope that you are enjoying this game. Let me know, because if this is something that you're not really interested in watching, I can play the soft screen and find something else to do next Thursday. Story games sometimes will bore people, and I don't want you to be bored. There are plenty of other games out there that we can look into and find something to do. So today or tomorrow, let me know. Well, obviously you can't tell me today. I'm about to sign off. Tomorrow, let me know if you would like me to continue. I'll ask again next week. Continue this one next Thursday, or I will be looking for something additional in case we decide we want to move on to something different. So stick around for the raid. Take care of yourself. Get up, stretch, get something to drink. Go out and touch grass. Come back in from the cold or the heat, depending on which hemisphere you're in. And what is he playing? So Everdream it just says games and demos. So stick around and see what he's doing. He is very entertaining. So thank you all for coming along, and I hope to see you again very soon.
You're our friend, come on in.